back with another bonus episode of Unapologetically Shaun. First, I want to say we are available to listen to on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pocket Cast, Breaker, Radio Public, Anchor, and we always upload an episode on YouTube, my channel, Life with Shaun. All right, we got that out the way. So today, our bonus episode is going to be about this crazy situation with Dani Leigh and DaBaby. What happened yesterday? They was on live arguing and all this craziness. Now, I do not follow neither one of them, but I was on Instagram and of course the Shade Room pops up with all this drama with Dani Leigh and DaBaby. Child, this is a mess of a mess. So supposedly, he then kicked out Dani Leigh and a 3-month-old baby. Child, that's just messy, sad, and a shame. How can you be a man and kick out your baby mama, disrespect, put her on live at 3 o'clock in the morning while she feeding the baby, and tell her she got to go? Then the next day, you on here talk about y'all ain't never been together. She his side B. I do not curse, so she decide this and side that, and they was never together, and all of this crazy stuff. And I'm like, well, how is she in your house staying with you if she is all of this? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. And a lot of people are saying, oh, well, this is what she get because she thought she was the prize and she would talk down on his other baby mamas and she deserve it because she a colorist and he's a colorist and all this crazy stuff. But as a woman, you should look at the situation and learn from it. Sorry. Now, for him to put out his baby mama and his 3-month-old child, he ain't no good. I don't care all the other stuff. You should be ashamed of yourself for putting this on the internet, embarrassing your baby mama on the internet. And I don't understand this. When you're doing all this stuff on the internet, y'all gotta realize one day your child's gonna see this. And your child, which they have a daughter together, she is going to see how you treated her mother. Now, all this you putting out in the universe, you better pray and hope these don't come back on your daughter. And the same type of man you is the man that your daughter meet. This is a horrible example. You're supposed to be such this great father, but you on here disrespecting your child's mother. How does that even make any sense? It don't make no sense to me. And I understand how people feel like, oh, Dani Leigh deserves this because she thought she was better because she's a Latina and she's light-skinned. No. You guys got to take all of that out of the equation and think about a woman. Think about you. If you was in that situation, how would you feel? Would you want somebody to talk down on you because you going through something? No, you wouldn't. So I don't feel like y'all should be talking down on this girl. If anything, y'all should be uplifting her and telling her, hey, this is not the type of man you need to have in your life. You need to leave him alone. We need to come together as women, because this was the saddest thing I've ever seen. I couldn't believe what I saw. And then for him to be disrespecting her, calling her all out her name, and calling her side B and all types of stuff. Like, you got daughters, dude. And you calling her mother the B word all over the internet. Like, come on now. That's just sad. Like, this is a grown boy. I don't care what nobody say. DaBaby is a grown boy. He ain't no man. Because no real man gonna disrespect his child's mother the way this man just disrespected his child's mother. And for him to keep going back and forth between his baby mamas and having them fight each other, because you gotta realize he's telling one of them one thing and he's telling the other thing. So they both thinking they got the upper hand on the other one. And that's why they keep fighting. But they don't realize neither one of y'all is main anything in his life. Like, if anything, y'all just women that he having babies with. He obviously don't care about neither one of y'all. His other baby mama, I don't know her name, Mimi or something. She had a response or whatever. And I'm like, you calling this girl a side chick, but he keep going back and forth between y'all. So what that make you? Like, you not his main thing because he keep going messing with her and then he come back to you, get you pregnant and go on right back to her. So if anything, y'all both look stupid in the situation. Dealing with this little man. Cause he ain't little boy, actually. He's not a man. He's a little boy because no man is going to be putting himself in no situation like this. This little boy cannot... I don't think he know how to respect women. Obviously, because the way he talks that shows he don't have no respect for women. And obviously God gave him all daughters for a reason, because he needs to learn how to respect women, and he still ain't done it. So I hope he don't ever expect to have a son until he learn this life lesson of how to treat women, because this is sad. And I pray that his daughters will not encounter a man like him. I'm sorry, because this is sad. I never understood a man that has multiple baby mamas with different women, well, have multiple babies with multiple baby mamas, and then expect people to respect him as a man. Like, you don't value your own body, your own temple, because you keep bouncing from one woman to the next. So obviously there's something missing there. I just think Dani Leigh should just be by herself and really learn and do some soul searching and learn how to love herself, because obviously something is missing right there for her to keep going back to this type of man. This ain't the latest. Listen up clearly. DaBaby ain't the man that you want to have. And also another thing, never want a man more than he wants you, because you're gonna be in a situation like this. She wanted DaBaby more than he wanted her. Obviously, I think what it really was in his head was she was somebody he wanted to sleep with, and that was it. But then a baby came out of it, and then he kind of got stuck. That's what it was. And then now she's so in love and invested, and now she done had a baby. Now her mind is all like, I love this man, but really it's really toxic. So just learn from this situation, ladies, that this ain't what you want. This is struggle love. It's struggle bus love, and y'all don't want no struggle bus love. Don't look up to these couples, because this ain't what you want. So I pray that Dani Leigh learns something from this situation, and please, girl, please do not go back to this man. Do not, because this ain't nothing but toxic. You could take care of your child without him. You don't need to be with him to take care of your child. If you gotta get the child support to help support your child, then do so. Or y'all grow up and work something out so y'all don't have to go through no courts. But girl, don't go back to this man. Do not go back to this man, because this is a grown boy. He has not gone out of that stage yet. It might take him a long time to get out of that stage, but this ain't it. This toxic struggle bus love ain't it. Ladies, don't put yourself in situations like this, because this ain't gonna help you. All right, this is long enough. I'm tired of talking about them. I just hope that they figure their life out, because don't nobody need this image of black men and well, she Latina. She's not a black woman. We don't need this image out there, because this is toxic. And remember, young people are looking up to these people. And so they gonna think this is what love is. This ain't love. This is just toxic. Toxic energy. Toxic, I don't know. This was lust. They had a baby out of lust. They think they in love, but they really in lust. She thinks she in love, but she really in lust. He was always in lust. He was never in love with her. And it's sad to say, but I just hope she learns from this. I'm not going to bash the lady. I'm not going to do none of that. I know she made that stupid song, Yellow Bone, whatever. Some stupidness. And everybody, stop making stuff so personal. Like, the song, yeah, it sounds real jacked up. You talking about yellow bone is what he want. Whatever. That sounds stupid anyways. But that's old. We don't care about none of that, because he obviously told her it was a good song. That's why her stupid self put it out there. But we're gonna let that go. It's old. It already didn't happen. I'm only sympathizing with her because she is a woman and she does have a child, and she should not be going through this. And she just had a baby 3 months ago. This is sad. Like, she could be going through postpartum or anything. Y'all gotta think about this as a woman and not just all that stupid stuff she did before. Just sympathize with her as a woman, because this could be you. So that's all I have to say about this. Dani Leigh, leave this man alone. He ain't no man. He's a grown boy. Leave him alone. DaBaby, please grow up and become a man and stop having babies with 11 women. It's just sad. It's disgusting. Stop going back and forth through baby mamas. This is nasty. Y'all need to get y'all life together. I'm just saying. A lot of growth need to be happening between all the people involved in this situation. Y'all need to grow. All right. That's it of the bonus episode. Tomorrow, Wednesday, Black Girl Healing Session, our very first episode. Not Being Good Enough will be up and ready to listen to. So, save it on your calendar. And that's it. All right. Have a great Tuesday and a great rest of your week. And I am out. Bye.